So can you go again with the name? Hello, Beast fan. I was born in South Africa. Oh, sorry, Beast fan would like to know a little bit about me and where I'm from. I was born in South Africa, and I've had a very, very privileged upbringing that I've pretty much spent the most of my life living in the bush, in safari lodges. So for my younger years, I grew up in a reserve in northern Zululand, and just before my teenage years, we moved up to northern Botswana, and my family had safari lodges in the Okavango Delta. So we were there for 10 years, and then after that I've lived and worked in Tanzania, Zambia, Namibia, and most recently I spent a year in the rainforests of Central Africa in a country called Gabon. I'm pretty sure there's a hippo. Okay. So for those looking to follow me on Twitter or on Facebook, my Twitter is at Brent, B-R-E-N-T, Leo Smith, L-E-O-S-M-I-T-H, and then on Facebook it's exactly the same except there's a hyphen between the L-E-O and the Smith. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to actually turn around, and hopefully the hippo might pop up once we come back down the dam wall in the other direction. So I think we're going to try head up towards some open areas to the west of us. African wild dog. There's a couple of reasons for this. For me, it's by far the most exciting animal to watch hunt. And unlike lions and leopards that sleep most of the time, they're very, very active. So there's almost always something going on. And in certain areas, wild dog have a hunting success rate of around 80%, which makes them very, very exciting to follow. Also, they have probably one of the more complex social structures for predators, and they're one of the only animals outside human beings where the young are actually higher on the social hierarchy, where the whole pack is developed to look after the youngest members of the pack, which is very similar to human society, how we always put a lot of emphasis on our children and on babies being the most important thing, the way we look after them. Wild dogs do very similar, and one of the only animals that will sacrifice themselves for their youngsters. Unlike a lioness or even a leopard, if they feel they're under big pressure from another predator that's attacking them and their cubs are there, they will defend to a certain point before moving out and letting their youngsters die on the theory that they can always breed again. Whereas wild dog will really, really fight towards the bitter end for their babies. Not being a very cooperative hippo. There's a nice little lapwing on the edge of the dam. And some Egyptian geese. And we've got some barn swallows hawking over the water. Okay guys, there's a Franklin alarm calling on the edge of this drainage line. We're just going to go have a quick look to whether there might be something slightly more interesting, but it could also just be a mongoose or a bird of prey that it's alarming at.